Okay, so in this video I want to talk about is in One Piece, and obviously this video will have spoilers for people that are only anime watcher. We'll have some huge spoilers because this is much what happened in the manga and so on, and something that not yet have happened and this kind of. Okay, let's start. The thing is here that the most interesting thing I think is about the Guard Valley. And the Guard Valley was a battle between Goldie Roger and Carp against Rock D. Sabek and the Rocks Pirates, and it was a big fight between three superpowers. One we can call as a like a terrorist organization, and the other one you can call to be a freedom pirate, as Goldie Roger. For the differences here with Goldie Roger and Rock D. Sebek is that Goldie Roger want to be the pirate of he want to be the pirate king, just because he want to be free and live his life, just go around the sea and be happy and meet people, different culture and all this kind of thing. But the Rock D. Sebek want to be the king because he want to rule people with power. He wanted to control everything. Like, he want to rule everybody, like the marine, the revolutionaries. He want to be king over everything. So because of that, Goldie Roger team up with Carp. But the interesting thing here is that Carp and Goldie Roger was there to protect the celestial dragons. And when you hear celestial dragon, the first thing you should have in your head is that celestial dragons are extremely horrific peoples. They are slave owners. They are racist. They are the most despicable people in the whole of One Piece. I can say like this: you will probably get more sympathy from Kaido or Big Mom than you will get from a Celestial Dragons. Celestial Dragons are the worst. So I think personally everybody that want to kill a Celestial Dragon is, for me, a personal heroes. So that is also a thing with that is the other side probably with Rock D. Sebek, is that Rock D. Sebek want to kill something that are extremely evil. And there, I think there is a reason why, in some sense, the world government paint him up as a terrorist organization, because they want to defeat the Celestial Dragons. And there is the reason why, in my other videos, so you know, shall I say this is spoilers, all this kind of thing. So in my other videos, I say my speculation is that Rock D. Sebek and Monkey D. Dragon are the same person. Just my speculation. I have no proof because nothing is confirmed in any shape or form. So, because if you understand, okay, Monkey D. Dragon is the leader of the Revolutionary Army. Their whole mission is to defeat the world government, especially the Celestial Dragons. They don't want to defeat this world government just because the world government is there. They want to defeat the world government because the world government is the worst organization of them all. Like, the world government belong to the human genocide, racism, slavery, discrimination, everything that is everything that is bad. They stand for the world government. For example, with Nico Robin, in her island, when she was young, her family was working with the poneglyph, to how to connect the code of the poneglyph, and they send a bosticle to destroy the island because the knowledge they have. So that is, I think, is very interesting. So you have to understand, when a pirate want want to defend this kind of evil against, you have to understand how there is a reason why it's so difficult. I think with Rock the Sabek is that we don't really know why Goldie Roger was there to protect the Celestial Dragons against Rock the Sabek. Because okay, because Rock the Sabek problem is maybe evil, but the Celestial Dragons is also evil. So it's like you protect one devil against the other devil. So it's not really a clear sight why you want to protect them against the other, and this kind of thing. So it's something very, very interesting there. And the also other thing that I think is interesting is when in the fight, we don't know. We only know Goldie Roger and Carp and Rock the Sabek, but we don't know if Rock the Sabek at that time have with him his pirate crew, like as Kaido, Big Mom, Golden Lion, Shaki, John, and the Silver Axe, and the two other guys. I always forget their names. We don't know who they fight. We only know the free character. We don't know the other character. We don't know who what was the Rayleigh fight. Do Rayleigh fight against Golden Lion Shaki or who? So there's a big fight between two people, alliance. Well, one of from the government, and one is the pirate against. Maybe you can call them a terrorist organization, or I don't know if I can call them if I call them a pirate crew, because it's very different from a pirate crew. I think they are more. There is a reason why I always say they are so similar in some sense to the Revolutionary Army, because they don't sound like a pirate crew. They sound much more like a terrorist organization, that have much more. Like they are like a, if you can say like this, they are maybe they're more like a dark version of the world government. So they start like a terrorist organization, but their mission like Roxy Sabek's mission is to overthrow the world government, take over himself, state his system as power over the world. They have to pay maybe tax money to him, or he will destroy their island. He'll come to their home and kill them. So that is where I speculate is that Rock the Sabek is maybe more like the Revolutionary Army, but in the same time be like the world government. So that is the reason why I have so hard time to really put him. What is he a pirate? Is he a pirate, or is he a terrorist organization? That is the problem, I think, with him. And I think it's going to be very, very interesting for me. I say, I know. I said it so many times in other videos that I really want to see Rock the Sabek and obviously the Rocks Pirates backstory. So you like as they do a backstory for Odin, I want the same detail, the same passion, like a maybe 10 or 11 chapters break from Monkey D. Luffy and Wano to talk about Kaido and Big Mom and Rock the Sabek and the whole journey of how Kaido and Big Mom come to join that crew. What was the reason to join them? What was the ideology behind? Okay, why do Kaido want to join Rock the Sabek? Because we know later on that they really hate each other, like really try to kill each other every time. So this is interesting here that it's a pirate crew that are so different from Whitebeard's crew. Like Whitebeard's crew was always between to family love, to find his big family. And Rock the Sabek is totally different. It's almost like the night and day. Like if the day is Whitebeard and the night is Rock the Sabek. and they really it was like a hate crew, like a crew that belonged as to hate with power. And so maybe some people will have connection maybe with uh, con- connect Blackbeard with Rock Sabek because of that. Because but the difference is here is that Blackbeard pirates, the 10 Titanic captains, all of them work together fine. They obviously they have different ideology. All of them are psychopaths or serial killers, or they are violent persons, but they still can work together. They still can sleep in the same ship and don't try to kill each other. In the Rock X crew, they always try to kill each other. So there is a wondering why Rock's pirate was so. It was something. It was almost like a power trip. There was like there was. So there is I really want to see this more explanation about that. Why was it so problematic crew? And what kind of power do Rock Disabek have? Or is Rock Disabek the same person as Monkey D. Dragon or not? Or he is the father of Teach, who knows? And this kind of thing. But I think I want to learn more about the backstory of them. Because I really hope you have to also understand here is that we have three superpowers here still after Monkey D. Luffy and his crew and his alliance defeat Big Mom and Kaido, we still have the Gorosei, the I always forget his name. The guys that control Magma have some kill Ace. The guy that kill Ace. And we have him, the highest rank in the world government. He is the highest of all of the celestial dragons. We don't even know what kind of power he have, or who he even is. So we have so much left. I always wonder how we will ever have time to show everything that is there, because we have so much in One Piece. We have to understand that Big Mom and Kaido is powerful, absolutely, in many different ways. But they are not powerful enough to be a threat against the world government. Because if they was a threat to the world government, the world government will send a Busticle there immediately to try to destroy them quickly. If world government are threatened, they send a Busticle. A Busticle you can call is like a super powerful atomic bomb that destroys everything that is pointed on will be destroyed. So long the world government do not send a Busticle, the world government are not frightened. And this is what I mean with this, that Big Mom and Kaido are extremely powerful. They are extremely influential, but they are not influential enough to be a real threat against the world government. Only reason why the world government only talk about them is because they was members of Rock Disabek. And here is the interesting thing here is that Rock Disabek is a threat to the world government because of his ideology, because he wants to overthrow them. He wants to be the world government, but with his own ideology, when he's all in his way. So that there is a reason why I think he is so interesting character, because he have a very similar ideology to Monkey D. Dragon, but if you put more like a corrupt ideology. Monkey D. Dragon want to defeat the celestial dragons because he hate their way of ruling the world. Rock Disabek want to be the celestial dragons, so he have to kill them, so that he have no concurrence in his powerful super powerful trip and this kind of thing. So obviously when I say this about Big Mom and Kaido, I absolutely think Big Mom and Kaido are super interesting characters. I don't say this because I think they are weak, but you have to understand that it's one thing to defeat a pirate crew. This is a totally different thing to want to overthrow a world government. It's a totally different thing. It's one thing to conquer a country as Wano, that is a little island. It's a totally different thing to conquer a big superpower that control everything. You have to understand that the dragons rule everything. The only thing that maybe can defeat the world government is if they get alliance against many pirates, but it's a totally different thing to try to overthrow the world government, as I really overthrow them and to control themselves. And that was behind the reason, the business behind the Rock Districts and Rock Pirate was the mission was to control the world, and because how to control the world, they have to destroy the world government to be the ruler themselves and this kind of thing. And obviously, because Rock District wants to be the sole ruler of the world, he don't want anybody to be his equal. And there's a reason I think probably he will be the final opponent for Monkey D. Luffy. And what is interesting here, why I think maybe Rocky Beck is still alive, that he maybe is Monkey D. Dragon, because we don't know anything less what kind of power Monkey D. Dragon have, and this kind of thing about that. And obviously, I think Zoro's final opponent is the guy with the sword, one of the Gorosei, and because there's so many interesting characters still not yet revealed more about them. For example, Green Bull, the guy that maybe can control plants and tree as power with his devil fruit, and this kind of thing. So we just have to, simply right. We just have to wait and see. It's going to be very interesting in this week to see what will happen in chapter 1003. And do we gonna see Kaido's devil fruit or not, or in this kind of thing? But I hope soon we will see Rock's Pirates, Kaido's backstory and the Rock's Pirates stories. We know more about them and this kind of thing. That is everything I really want to say. Okay, bye.